Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Everyone out there in KryptoNurd land, hit hashtag algonews if you're on Twitter. I might find you for tomorrow's news source. Today, though, you're a day late and an algo short because this is yesterday's Algorand news. You can find me on Twitter at RealMontyAllen, and I am, of course, your crypto nerd. Let's start off today with the WATR Foundation. So the WATR Foundation is wanting to put commodities on chain and monitor them on a sovereign instance of Algorand. So a sovereign instance of Algorand means it is separate. It is run by the WATR Foundation. I'm not sure if they would call this a walled garden or a co-chain or something along those lines, but it is a sovereign instance of Algorand, which is interesting how they worded that verbiage there. But what they really want to do is monitor and enable a market for commodities, agriculture, energy, anything that is consumable, metals, anything that can be transferred over borders. There's already an existing market for. They want to make it more efficient. They want to have supply chain. I think probably compression has caused some of these folks to look for cheaper means of trading this and managing their resources, all of those commodities that are out there. The Decipher presence will be there as well. So Miriam will be at Decipher. I'm not sure which day she is speaking, but you can go ahead and find the itinerary. The breakdown of speakers is on the Decipher website. I will, of course, post that here for you. But it'll be interesting to watch this. This will be one of those presentations that I'm paying close attention to because the commodities market is huge. And breaking into that with blockchain is crucial, I think, to long-term adoption. And not by like you and I, but by businesses and institutions. And that's really where Algorand is going to make its major inroads, I think, early on here. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Props out to at Algorand Coffee for bringing my attention to ASAStats.com. ASAStats.com. Look at the public nerd wallet here. We're holding some headline here. We had to do that to do the beta testing. Other than that, somebody sent us a meme coin. Kitsu. I'm not sure what we're going to do with that there. I think it's probably just going to sit there. Any case, you plug in your wallet and it will show you what the breakdown is as a pie chart. It'll tell you what ASAs you have. It'll convert them for you. It's pretty sweet. You can go to the About section and you can see, okay, how do I follow them? There is a Twitter channel. If you're on the Algonauts official Discord, you can find at iPalika and start following them. Ivica Palika from Croatia, I think I saw. Yes, Croatia is the author of this. And if you go follow their GitHub, like there's a ton of work that they've done over the past. So go check it out. I think that this is a cool little tool. It's not flashy, but it does the job. So go check it out. All right. Oh, there's their Twitter handle right there as well if you want to give them a follow there. I suppose you can get some updates from time to time. They've only got 111 followers right now. I suppose the Twitter handle here doesn't actually get a lot of attention, but the website itself should get some decent hits. All right. Up next, this is Pact, the home of liquidity on Algorand. They posted this Medium article here. So if we go check this out, and we talk about a lot of buzzwords here. So liquidity, Algorand, DeFi, DEX, blockchain. Like they're dropping all the code words here. Automated market maker project, where initially Pact will launch with a constant product, symmetric 50-50 pool design. All right, lots of fancy words in there. A DEX built on Algorand in support the full range of centralized exchange transaction types of activities. So basically, we've got another exchange coming. So liquidity pools are coming. This was posted 2 days ago. Their roadmap and release time is still a little bit of ways, but you know what? It seems like there's more and more of these that are coming. So protocol will be fine-tuned and launch on mainnet in 2022. It doesn't really give us a firm answer there. I mean, 2022, you got all 365 days there. So we'll see what happens, how quickly they can bring this to market. But I like that there's more and more coming. Watch Reach. I think Reach also has exchange activities in the works here, and a few others, actually. So we should see a lot of activity there. Speaking of activity, an NFT just sold at Christie's for, what was it, 525,000 US dollars. 525,000 US dollars for this NFT. It is a 9 minute and 48 seconds long video. I think we can actually click this and it'll pull up. And in addition to like some visual representations here. So look at this. This is visually stunning artwork that sold on Christie's for over $500,000. This closed on the 8th of November. I'll put the link in there as well if you're interested to go check it out. I know the Gowanus sold, through one of our native galleries for 111,000 algos. This isn't, it didn't sell in Algo, but it is an Algorand NFT, and I don't want to put off that fact or say it's not as important. It is, and it sold for over $500,000, fully legitimizing the NFT market, how it's used, what it can be used for. I think it's amazing. All right, Decipher. The list continues to grow of who's going to be there, who's going to present. I don't know how we're going to squeeze all these people in, to be frank with you, but we've got a new speaker here from Riptide Music and Dequency. Now he is in charge of. Let's see if we can get there. There we go. Keatley is in charge of Riptide Music, Dequency. Listen both here, and if we go to the website. Riptide Music Group, redefining what it means to be a record label and music publisher, harnessing the marketing power of sync. So it's going to be interesting to see how we're going to merge NFTs, music, releases. Opulus obviously did the thing with royalties. I have been pushing for an Algo radio type of production. I think that music NFTs have a huge future in front of them. It's just going to take someone to put it together in the right way. I don't know if there's going to be an NFT Spotify necessarily, but I think that there's definitely a way to have a low-cost entry point and the barrier to entry for new artists especially. Hopefully we can reduce that barrier so that friends and family, other people can purchase tracks, help support their artists. If you go to a coffee shop or a local cover band, maybe they've got a barcode that goes up on the overhead screen and you can scan that with your phone. Wouldn't that be awesome? I think that might happen in the very near future. Some of that already can do. But mainstream, let's see what happens here. So Riptide Music is going to be there. Looking forward to what Keatley has to offer. A lot of folks have asked why I haven't covered the Xfinity partners with YLDY. We've actually covered this quite a bit in the past. This wasn't new news, so to speak, but they put out this press release in several locations. They've been pretty aggressive with it, and kudos to them for getting the word out. They mentioned basically the ASA Alliance. They've got Smile Coin, the Asia Reserve Currency Coin, Opulus. We've covered all of those. We will also cover Xfinity with their XET. In fact, I should reach out to those folks and see if I can get them maybe on the show for a conversation to see what what they're all about, so the community can get to know them. Their main service here is this Mzalo, and it's got a kind of a cool interface here. Very much if you're used to like a Hulu or a Netflix or something like that, a streaming platform. Their interface here feels very similar to that. It's easy to hit play on a video. It's easy. They've got them all sorted here. The interface here looks professional. I don't know when and if they will be able to expand their selections to appeal to a wider audience, but I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they don't need to. Maybe their target audience is, has such a dense population that this service can target a niche population that wants to see this type of movies and television shows and gain popularity there for quite a while. I would suspect, before moving on to a wider audience. So let's see what happens. The staking pool is on YLDY. So we've had a staking pool close. So the Opulus to Opulus staking pool is closed. It is ended. Now there's still not anything in like the upcoming section over here, but we know that there are indeed ASA Alliance tokens, coins being added on the back end. So we know that there are going to be some more releases here. This token pool will expand, and it's going to be interesting to see if it expands, if that dilutes some of the participation in fact, increasing APY. We also know that Opulus and Smile are going to be staked elsewhere. In fact, I think Opulus already can be. Smile has their own dApp that's in the future. So is that going to peel away some of the audience from YLDY, because they can maybe when you first start staking somewhere, you get those massive rewards and then it starts to dwindle down? Is there going to be kind of this seesaw effect where it's back and forth between the two services? I don't know, but I suspect so. So we will see. The APYs across the board here are still pretty good. That ARC APY at 68% is strong. ARC, Cindy just put out a tweet that said, hey, stay tuned. We got some really cool stuff coming as well, which I will look out for. So that's what you got today. 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Stay safe out there. Happy Friday, and we'll talk to you next time.